On thin ice. On thin ice. In a risky situation. He's on thin ice with his boss. She knew she was on thin ice. Break a leg. Break a leg. Good luck. Break a leg at your performance tonight. She told him to break a leg before the exam. All ears. All ears. Fully listening. I'm all ears for your story. She was all ears during the meeting. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Very easy. The test was a piece of cake. She found the task a piece of cake. Jump the gun. Jump the gun. To start something too soon. He jumped the gun and started early. She jumped the gun with her announcement. Break the ice. Break the ice. To initiate conversation in a social setting. He told a joke to break the ice. She broke the ice with a funny story. A dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. Something common and not special. Cheap souvenirs are a dime a dozen. Good ideas are a dime a dozen. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. To reveal a secret. He spilled the beans about the surprise. She accidentally spilled the beans. Cry wolf. Cry wolf. To raise a false alarm. He cried wolf too many times. She cried wolf, and no one believed her. Hit the sack. Hit the sack. Go to sleep. I'm tired, I'm going to hit the sack. He hit the sack early last night. A penny for your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. Asking someone what they are thinking. A penny for your thoughts, she asked. He said, a penny for your thoughts. Miss the boat. Miss the boat. Miss an opportunity. He missed the boat on that investment. Don't miss the boat on this offer. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. You have to work for what you want. No pain, no gain in fitness. She believes in no pain, no gain. On the ball. On the ball. Doing a good job. She's really on the ball with her work. He needs to be on the ball to succeed. Let someone off the hook. Let someone off the hook. To be free from blame or responsibility. He's off the hook for the mistake. She got off the hook this time. Hang in there. Hang in there. Don't give up. Hang in there, things will get better. She told him to hang in there during tough times. Pull the plug. Pull the plug. To stop something. They pulled the plug on the project. She decided to pull the plug on the plan. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. What you do is more important than what you say. Actions speak louder than words in leadership. She believes actions speak louder than words. Add fuel to the fire. Add fuel to the fire. To make a bad situation worse. His comments added fuel to the fire. She added fuel to the fire with her actions. Add insult to injury. Add insult to injury. To make a bad situation worse. He added insult to injury by laughing. She added insult to injury by ignoring him. Cut corners. Cut corners. To do something poorly to save time or money. They cut corners to finish the project. She cut corners on the repairs. The whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. Everything possible. He went the whole 9 yards for the project. She gave the whole 9 yards in her effort. At the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat. Without any hesitation. He would help at the drop of a hat. She left at the drop of a hat. By the book. By the book. To follow the rules strictly. He does everything by the book. She managed the project by the book. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Start over. The plan failed, so it's back to the drawing board. They went back to the drawing board. Cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. Get to the point. Let's cut to the chase and discuss the issue. He cut to the chase and explained the plan. Ball is in your court. Ball is in your court. It's your decision or responsibility. The ball is in your court now. She said the ball is in his court. The best of both worlds. The best of both worlds. An ideal situation. She has the best of both worlds with her job. This arrangement offers the best of both worlds. Call it a day. Call it a day. Stop working on something. Let's call it a day and go home. After hours of work, they called it a day. Barking up the wrong tree. Barking up the wrong tree. Looking in the wrong place. You're barking up the wrong tree with this idea. He was barking up the wrong tree with his accusations. Under the weather. Under the weather. Feeling sick. I'm feeling under the weather today. He was under the weather last week. Beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. Avoid saying something directly. Stop beating around the bush and tell me. He tends to beat around the bush. Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine about the outcome. When it comes to the answer, your guess is as good as mine. Bend over backwards. Bend over backwards. To try very hard to help someone. She bent over backwards to accommodate him. He bent over backwards for his clients. Better late than never. Better late than never. It's better to arrive late than not at all. He finally arrived, better late than never. Better late than never, she said. Between a rock and a hard place. Between a rock and a hard place. In a difficult situation with no easy way out. He was between a rock and a hard place. She found herself between a rock and a hard place. Bite off more than you can chew. Bite off more than you can chew. Take on a task that's too big. He bit off more than he could chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet. To endure a painful experience. He had to bite the bullet and accept the loss. She bit the bullet and got the shot. Burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil. To work late into the night. She burned the midnight oil to finish the project. He often burns the midnight oil. Burst your bubble. Burst your bubble. To disappoint someone by breaking their illusion. I hate to burst your bubble, but it's not true. She burst his bubble with the news. By the skin of your teeth. By the skin of your teeth. Just barely. He escaped by the skin of his teeth. She passed the exam by the skin of her teeth. Can't judge a book by its cover. Can't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge something based on its appearance. You can't judge a book by its cover. She learned not to judge a book by its cover. Can't see the forest for the trees. Can't see the forest for the trees. Focusing too much on small details and missing the big picture. He can't see the forest for the trees in this project. She couldn't see the forest for the trees with her plan. Hit the books. Hit the books. To study hard. He needs to hit the books for the exam. She hit the books all weekend. Caught between two stools. Caught between two stools. When someone finds it difficult to choose between two alternatives. He was caught between two stools. She felt caught between two stools. Costs an arm and a leg. Costs an arm and a leg. Very expensive. The car costs an arm and a leg. That vacation costs an arm and a leg. Cross that bridge when you come to it. Cross that bridge when you come to it. Deal with a problem when it occurs. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. She said we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Cry over spilt milk. Cry over spilt milk. To be upset about something that cannot be undone. There's no use crying over spilt milk. He cried over spilt milk after the mistake. Curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity killed the cat. Being too inquisitive can lead to trouble. Curiosity killed the cat, so be careful. She warned him that curiosity killed the cat. Cut somebody some slack. Cut somebody some slack. Don't be so critical. Cut him some slack, he's new here. She cut her team some slack during the crisis. Cut the mustard. Cut the mustard. To meet expectations. He didn't cut the mustard in his performance. She cut the mustard and got the job. Devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. To argue the opposite side for the sake of argument. He played devil's advocate in the discussion. She often plays devil's advocate. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't harm someone who helps you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. She learned not to bite the hand that feeds her. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't assume success before it happens. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. She counted her chickens before they hatched. Don't give up your day job. Don't give up your day job. You're not very good at this. Don't give up your day job for singing. He told her not to give up her day job. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't risk everything on one venture. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Easy does it. Easy does it. Slow down. Easy does it, there's no rush. Easy does it with the fragile items. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every bad situation has a positive aspect. Every cloud has a silver lining. She found the silver lining in the situation. Every dog has its day. Every dog has its day. Everyone gets a chance eventually. Don't worry, every dog has its day. He believes every dog has its day. Fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle. In good health. He's as fit as a fiddle. She felt fit as a fiddle after the workout. Get a taste of your own medicine. Get a taste of your own medicine. Experience the same unpleasant situation you caused for others. He got a taste of his own medicine. She gave him a taste of his own medicine. Get out of hand. Get out of hand. Get out of control. The party got out of hand quickly. Things got out of hand during the debate. Get your act together. Get your act together. Behave properly. You need to get your act together. She got her act together and finished the project. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. Trust what someone says. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. She gave her friend the benefit of the doubt. Give someone the cold shoulder. Give someone the cold shoulder. To ignore someone deliberately. She gave him the cold shoulder. He was given the cold shoulder by his friends. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. Start over. The plan failed, so we went back to the drawing board. They went back to the drawing board after the setback. Go down in flames. Go down in flames. To fail spectacularly. The plan went down in flames. His idea went down in flames. Go on a wild goose chase. Go on a wild goose chase. To do something pointless. They went on a wild goose chase. He sent them on a wild goose chase. Good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. Patience is rewarded. Good things come to those who wait. She believes good things come to those who wait. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. To be exactly right about something. He hit the nail on the head with his comment. She hit the nail on the head with her analysis. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Not knowing something is often more comfortable. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. He prefers ignorance is bliss. In the heat of the moment. In the heat of the moment. Overwhelmed by what is happening now. He said things in the heat of the moment. She acted in the heat of the moment. It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. Both parties involved in a situation are responsible. It takes two to tango in this argument. She said it takes two to tango. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated. This task isn't rocket science. Cooking isn't rocket science. Jump on the bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon. To join others in doing something popular. He jumped on the bandwagon of the new trend. She jumped on the bandwagon with her friends. Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. To stay positive. Keep your chin up, things will get better. She told him to keep his chin up. Kill two birds with one stone. Kill two birds with one stone. To accomplish two things at once. He killed two birds with one stone by shopping and exercising. She killed two birds with one stone by studying and cleaning. Leave no stone unturned. Leave no stone unturned. To search thoroughly. They left no stone unturned in the search. She left no stone unturned to find the answer. Let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie. To avoid interfering in a situation that is currently causing no problems. Let sleeping dogs lie and don't bring it up. He decided to let sleeping dogs lie. Wrap your head around something. Wrap your head around something. Understand something complicated. I can't wrap my head around this concept. He finally wrapped his head around the idea. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. To reveal a secret. She let the cat out of the bag about the surprise. He accidentally let the cat out of the bag. Make a long story short. Make a long story short. To tell something briefly. To make a long story short, we succeeded. She made a long story short and explained quickly. Make a mountain out of a molehill. Make a mountain out of a molehill. To exaggerate a small problem. She made a mountain out of a molehill. He tends to make a mountain out of a molehill. Not playing with a full deck. Not playing with a full deck. Someone who is mentally deficient. He's not playing with a full deck. She thought he wasn't playing with a full deck. On cloud nine. On cloud nine. Extremely happy. She was on cloud nine after the news. He felt on cloud nine with the promotion. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. A good thing that seemed bad at first. Losing my job was a blessing in disguise. The delay was a blessing in disguise. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Very rarely. It happens once in a blue moon. She visits once in a blue moon. Once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Very rare. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. She had a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. Unexpectedly. He called out of the blue. She showed up out of the blue. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Going from a bad situation to a worse one. He went out of the frying pan into the fire. He went out of the frying pan into the fire. Pull someone's leg. Pull someone's leg. To joke or tease someone. Are you pulling my leg? She loves to pull his leg. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Calm down and behave normally. He told her to pull herself together. She pulled herself together after the shock. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. Time passes quickly when enjoying yourself. Time flies when you're having fun at the party. The vacation ended quickly. Time flies when you're having fun. Put something on ice. Put something on ice. To postpone something. They put the project on ice. She put her plans on ice. Rain on someone's parade. Rain on someone's parade. To spoil someone's plans. He rained on her parade with bad news. She didn't want to rain on his parade. Saving for a rainy day. Saving for a rainy day. To save money for a future need. She is saving for a rainy day. He saved for a rainy day. So far so good. So far so good. Things are going well so far. So far so good with the project. The trip is so far so good. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. The person we were talking about shows up. Speak of the devil, here he comes. We were just talking about you, speak of the devil. Steal someone's thunder. Steal someone's thunder. To take credit for someone else's achievements. He stole her thunder with his announcement. She felt her thunder was stolen. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. To not take something too seriously. Take his advice with a grain of salt. She took the news with a grain of salt. Throw caution to the wind. Throw caution to the wind. To take a risk. He threw caution to the wind and invested. She threw caution to the wind and traveled. The early bird catches the worm. The early bird catches the worm. Success comes to those who prepare well. The early bird catches the worm. She believes the early bird catches the worm. The elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. An obvious problem that people avoid. They ignored the elephant in the room. She addressed the elephant in the room. Please comment with a new sentence using the idioms you found interesting. Thank you for your support.